Let's talk about something real. That little voice in your head, the one that says maybe you're too late, that you missed your shot to go after what you really love. Yeah, today we're going to shut that voice down for good. Because here's the truth. Your talents, it does not have an expiration date. All right, so here's the plan. We're going to dive right into that big question. Is it too late? Then I'm going to show you how to look at your day job in a whole new light as your personal investor. We'll get some major inspiration from absolute legends Bill Withers and Sheryl Crow, and then we'll wrap it all up with a call to action. It's time to vibe. Okay, first things first. Let's get right into the thick of it. This creator's dilemma. That feeling that just keeps so many of us feeling stuck. You know the feeling, right? That little whisper, it's too late. Well, you're at your 9 to 5, paying bills, dealing with life, and you just feel the clock ticking. Man, that is such a heavy weight to carry when you've got something you're dying to create. And that thing you're amazing at, writing music, painting, starting a business, whatever it is, it starts to feel like, oh, that's just my hobby. You know, it gets pushed to the back burner. But what if that's the wrong way to think about it entirely? What if we've got the whole picture backwards? So this leads me to a huge shift in how we see things. It's a complete reframe that could change the game for you. Let's talk about how your job is actually your biggest investor. Yeah, I know it might sound a little crazy, but this one little idea flips the whole script. Your job isn't the villain in your story. No, it's the angel investor. It's the silent partner that's bankrolling the whole operation, your future empire. I mean, really think about it. That paycheck, it's providing the stability. It's paying for your gear, for that class you want to take, for the software, for the time to get better, all without that insane pressure of needing your art to pay the bills right now. That's not a trap. That's freedom. And look, this isn't just some feel-good talk. This is a proven strategy. Let's just look at the evidence, starting with the legend himself, Bill Withers. This is a guy who shows us that getting older isn't a weakness. It's a superpower. 32. Let that sink in for a second. In an industry that is obsessed with being young, Bill Withers was 32 years old when his debut album dropped. He was just warming up. And his story wasn't some overnight fairy tale. He served for years as a Navy aircraft mechanic. He worked in a factory installing toilet seats on airplanes. This was a man who knew what a hard day's work was. In fact, he was so grounded that even after Ain't No Sunshine became a massive hit, he refused to quit his factory job. So you see, his life experience, it wasn't holding him back. It was his secret weapon. It was the well he drew from. His age, his jobs, his understanding of real people, that's what gave his music that deep, soulful feeling. That's why songs like Lean on Me still hit us right in the heart today. Okay, so Bill Withers found his power in his life experience. Now let's talk about another legend, Sheryl Crow. Her story is a little different. She found her power through collaboration. It just proves that sometimes to find your own voice, you gotta find your people first. 31. There's that number again. Way past what the so-called experts would call your prime. And that's exactly when Sheryl Crow had her massive breakthrough. Now, she'd been in the game for years, right? Singing backup for huge stars like Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder, but she felt like a musical chameleon, just blending in. Her own sound, her own voice was kind of lost. She even recorded a whole album that got scrapped because it just didn't have that authentic grit. It wasn't her. So what changed? What was the magic ingredient? It wasn't locking herself away to work harder. It was the opposite. It was connection. She started this casual jam session, the Tuesday Night Music Club. And in that space, with no pressure, just vibing with other musicians, bam! That's where it happened. That's where All I Want to Do was born, and the rest is Grammy-winning history. So look, the stories of Bill and Sheryl, they're not just cool anecdotes. They are a roadmap, a blueprint. And it all brings us to the most important part of this whole thing. What do we do with this information? What does it mean for you, right here, right now? Just look around you. In any creative community like this one, online or in person, there is an absolute wealth of talent. We've got rappers and singers, writers, producers, chefs, coaches, entrepreneurs, you name it. The potential packed into one place is just, it's mind-blowing. And this is the big secret, you guys. The person you're looking for, the producer, the co-writer, the graphic designer, they aren't some mythical figure you have to go find out there. They're probably right here. We have enough talent in this group to build a whole label, The resources are already in the room.
You've heard the saying, a closed mouth doesn't get fed, right? Well, it's time. Time to stop lurking, stop peeking around the corners. It's time to step up. Say who you are, what you do, and what you're looking for. Find your vibe, find your tribe. It's time to make that connection and ignite something.
So that's the bottom line. That's the question on the table. Are we going to vibe, or are we going to let time just keep passing us by? The talent is here. The opportunity is here. The only missing piece might just be you. So what are you going to do about it?